Ray. Stream tell. Yeah, we're gonna do a mission I forgot about. That I got at the beginning of the game. And didn't do because it was way out in the heckin' middle of nowhere. And I went, maybe I should do this. And I figured, there's no way we finish Freestar today because I only have a little bit of time. I looked the mission up. And I was like, how worried about this am I? And I know a little bit about what it's going to be. I read like 2 sentences, stopped reading, and went, there's no way I don't do this. Buddy, I need this specific... Well, actually, no. That's not true. I need this workbench. So anyway, I'm excited. I think we're going to have a good time. I'm trying to see... I have like nothing here. I need like a buttload of adhesive. Okay. Oof, running a little heavy. What am I carrying? Oh, this stuff. I need to just, if I put that on my ship, it won't be a problem. What is in here? Oh. Can I sort by... This is not where my carry weight is. Oh. Oh, that's right. I was gonna put this spacesuit away. How you doing today, Ray? How are things at the office? Containers at max capacity. Oh, well, let's see if I can build another one. Sure can. That's better. And I'll be able to put some heavy stuff on my ship when I get back on my ship, so we'll be okay. I feel like I don't need all of the aid I have to. One of these days I should sell some of it. Surviving, first day back. That's right. The struggle of being back to the grind. You were off quite a while, too. Alright, that was good enough for now. So, really early on. Like, really early on in the game. In fact, I think I got to this one of the times I was off stream. We got a distress call. Sorry, I mean sunflower seeds. In the crypto system. I don't know what Vulture's Roost is going to be, too. There's, like, the content. There's, like, a bunch of stuff. Well... This one would be quick. This, I don't need to do. That's the ship I got from Walter's quest. This is just a reoccurring thing. This one, finding the constant, go to the Elios, Vulture's Roost, and Crypto System are all stuff that I just, because they're in activities, I kept forgetting about. And because this is like way the heck out in the middle of nowhere, I was like, the story will eventually take me out there. And then I never really remembered it. So we're gonna go there. I read like 3 sentences on what it's about. And it was crazy. And I'm just gonna let you guys discover it for yourself. I really don't know how to do it or what's involved. And see, the system it's in is a 65. So the fact that I got this early on is crazy. Gonna spool up. In fact, we might not even get this done today. But I'm excited. It's said it's supposed to be one of the longer missions that are like off the beaten path.
I wonder if Ada's up to anything around here. We've never met, but I've heard about her among the science circuit.
You know the people here, Barrett? Crazy. This is a cool planet. This is very cool. Heavy gravity, though. It's like Mars. Grab what we can on the way. Probably not necessary, because if we go exploring at all, this stuff will probably come up. Oh, I gotta go to one of my bases and make room for that one lady, too. I saw you playing Mass Effect, and I was like, I thought she finished it. You started, like, you go all the way back to 1? Instead of jumping into Andromeda?
Human of unknown origin detected. Designated outsider. This is an undisclosed secret location. Please identify purpose or depart.
I received your distress call.
Acknowledging receipt of emergency request. Explanation deemed acceptable. Clearance granted to Crucible. Outsider will deliver 150 units of copper. Compensation will be dispensed.
I see.
Stand down. We have a visitor.
Hi.
Deliver required material. End of conversation.
This is incredible. For so long we hoped for any visit, and the day has finally arrived.
Are you trying to replay it differently? Like, are you trying to do a renegade run? Are you playing as a guy? Or are you just kind of going through it again? Oh, there's a bad reception. Your problem is crypt is really away. You must not see. What is this place? Let's just ask. Let's be curious.
That's a surprisingly tricky question. I'm probably not the person to answer it, but it is a genuine pleasure to meet you.
In the Odyssey, it was Scylla and Charybdis. Were they twin whirlpools, or was one of them the whirlpool and something else was around the whirlpool? Trying to figure out how the name of this system might be relevant. You must not get many people.
We see no one, ever. Your arrival is truly an historic one, but many fear what it portends. Societies have closed their doors and are arguing about what to do, while the rest hide to see which way the wind blows. Franklin would know what to do. He's the oldest among us. You should talk with him.
Okay. What do you mean by the societies?
Most of us are like me, free and unaligned. But there are 3 societies that are oft at odds with one another. The believers, the pragmatists, and the renegades. It would be wise to meet each of them. Franklin leads the pragmatists.
Why are people hiding?
Crucible is a tinderbox, and any spark will set it off. We're still recovering from a deadly conflict.
Hey, Brennan, how's it going?
3 years ago. Far fewer of us are here to greet you today because of it.
I'm just doing a little bit more renegade when it feels right. But mostly going for this stuff. Makes sense. Makes sense. Go live for Franklin then.
Give it time, and I'm sure the others will come out. For curiosity's sake, if nothing else.
So, who Franklin is the bit I read that made me go, we're friggin' gonna play this quest. So I'm really excited. I kind of low-key wish I wouldn't have read it, and I'd be surprised. But if I hadn't been surprised, I wouldn't have been motivated to do this quest today. So, just be ready. That's all I'm saying. Hey, Franklin.
When your ship landed, I feared the robots would shoot you on sight. I am greatly relieved that they let you enter our community, but you come during a delicate time. Everyone will seek to use your arrival to further their own ends.
And you don't seek to use me?
You ask a question you already know the answer to. Yes, of course. I have need of you. But if you have a good heart and a quick mind, I am sure you will see my point of view.
Alright, I'm gonna ask this only because I want to get who he is spelled out. It's a weird old time outfit and your accent is odd.
Where to begin? Maybe an introduction? I am Franklin Delano Roosevelt, leader of the Pragmatist Society.
Is the name familiar? Roosevelt. I've heard that name before.
It is gratifying that even after all these years, my name isn't entirely forgotten. You see, I was an American president.
That's what I thought when I read about it.
But in a sense, I was. Everyone that lives here are clones. Some of us are clones of the greatest figures of history, and others, well, we don't rightly know.
I'm so mad I haven't done this quest yet.
And some of us die quite often. We are brought back. I cannot imagine how strange this must sound to an outsider.
I'm really mad I didn't do this sooner. I looked it up like, what is this? Is this worth doing? And I got as far as clone of FDR, and I went, done reading. I'm doing this quest. I'm here for it. Oh, okay. So you are a real president of the old United States of America?
Now, there is the question, isn't it? I do not have FDR's memory.
You could walk.
But I know every nuance of his
He
life
didn't get the
and
space polio.
Well, as much as history recalls. I confess, I feel an undeniable affinity towards him. But no, I am my own man. But not all of us see it that way.
I guess you can, if you ask FDR what's up, I guess the answer is him. Because such advanced cloning is unheard of. How?
Isn't?
It really isn't. We
I
just
wish
helped the
I
clone
could
lady.
illuminate you on this, but we are as ignorant of the technology which brought us into being as we are of the outside world.
Are you immortal then?
Not at all. I have had occasion to see death more than anyone. When someone dies, all they have accomplished here in Crucible, all of their deeds, thoughts, are gone. And when they come back, they are different, modified. The believers say they are improved. Being reborn can take years, sometimes over a decade. But everyone comes back.
This is all hard to believe.
Well, to us, it's just the way things are. After decades, centuries, of trying to figure it out ourselves, there is so very much we don't know either. The robots clone us for a reason. Their so-called mission.
The
What
robots?
that is and what we should do about it is something the societies disagree about. Sometimes violent.
I feel like I'm about to play out a game of Civ.
With the other societies. And after, I promise I'll explain the pragmatist's position on matters.
And here we are, a clone of FDR. What more? What else more could you want on a Monday?
Well, it is one of the few concrete things we know about Crucible. If you want to truly know about the mission, the believers will tell you all about it. In fact, it can be hard to get them to stop talking about it. After you meet with them, I'll share my position.
Now, FDR is the only one that I know is in this, but he has said other famous people are here, so I'm excited to see.
Be careful what you wish for. Word has been sent, so the street should be full again. There is more I would talk with you about, but I would not take advantage of your ignorance. Go
Thanks,
speak with
Franklin.
Amanirenas and Genghis Khan.
Genghis Khan? I don't know who Amanirenas is. Just reads about FDR and goes, like, I'm sad. I don't know who Monarinas is, but I'm excited about some FDR. And some Genghis Khan.
You're the most exciting thing that's happened, well, ever.
Oh, Genghis Khan! So the robots are cloning historical figures? FDR has a nice house. Barrett, do you have anything to say about this?
I would kill for a
Wyatt Earp? I know that name. I know. Wait.
Look into the theft.
Amelia Earhart?
I feared that we were all that was left of humanity.
Listen,
What is happening?
provides us damn near everything. Just ask for another mug.
That mug was mine. I wrote my name on it and everything.
The pragmatists are the only ones who see Crucible for what
I'm
it
not
really
about to
is.
bust down someone.
Wyatt Earp?
Chase us down.
Amelia Earhart.
Welcome to town, stranger. Consider me part of the welcoming committee. The name's Wyatt Earp, and I'd be most pleased if you'd use one of the spare rooms during your stay.
Well, thanks.
For a modest fee.
Hey. I thought Wyatt Earp was a sheriff.
He was, and I try to be. I do the best I can to uphold the law, but the societies make that difficult. I expect I've had as much success restraining Genghis as the Chinese did. I do what I can. Roosevelt and I are both of the same mind on that.
So you're a pragmatist then?
I'm for whatever side wants to keep the peace. It
Sounds like
means that the
pragmatist.
pragmatists and I are often on the same side of things. But you might be surprised the number of times I've had to ask some of them to back off some nonsense.
I want to work that into my vocabulary. Sir, I'm gonna need you to back off some nonsense.
I can work with that. Well, I hope you enjoy your stay. And by the by, I may have access to some essentials I've picked up over the years. Happy to sell them to you.
What?
Hope you find what you're looking for.
What does he have? Of course he has hallucinogen. That doesn't surprise me. Alien energy drink. Oh, you know what? I probably have some stuff I can sell him. Yeah, I'll sell the succulents. Did have a gun called the Peacemaker.
I'm hoping you come back for some repeat business.
I need to go out there. I want to see it do everything there is to be done. Your ship, she's a beauty.
Thanks, Emilio.
It travels the stars, right? Tell me, what's it like out there?
No matter how much you see, it never gets old. I spend most of my time keeping the ship full. Space is very big, mostly empty. More interested in you, actually. As much as I see, it never gets old.
That's just how I imagine it. My name's Amelia Earhart. When I first woke up in this place, in my head, I knew all about my namesake, her life and her accomplishments.
Do you know where she died?
How to fly a starship, reactor limits, thrust acceleration vectors, and everything. In my mind's eye, I can imagine flying out there, touching heaven itself. And yet, cruelly, here I sit.
Why do you know about spaceflight?
The facility keeps us alive, fed, and protected. But they do a terrible job of informing us of anything at all. My guess is the facility thought they might need a pilot one day. Your guess is as good as mine. Am I that transparent? Listen, I know you owe me nothing at all. But I would do anything to get off of here.
Okay.
I know the societies want who knows what from you for who knows why. But I don't want to get involved in any politics. I just want, for my single self, a chance to explore.
If I can help you, I will. You think I'm gonna not take Amelia Earhart with me?
Thanks. Do you want to talk about anything else? I have a few choice unchristian thoughts about some of them, but I'm going to stay out of it. Listen, I'd understand you making any decision you have to regarding them. Any at all. I just hope you judge me separate. I don't wish harm on anyone. I just want to explore.
She obviously doesn't think she's the real one. Okay. Clearly some sort of pharaoh, but I'm not familiar with this name.
I had hoped you would visit me. Good. Know that you stand before Queen Amelia
The Kush, okay.
of the Kush, Queen of a dead kingdom on a dead world. But I earned my name, and even the sands of time cannot take it from me.
It's nice to meet you, Your Majesty.
Your courtesy is appreciated, even though it rings hollow. My subjects are all dust. If you don't believe me, no, you are not alone. Some clones deride me behind my back. I know this, but I feel in my bones that I am a Manirinas for true. The great and the terrible. To those who would oppose me, I remember things no one has told me.
Okay.
Memories of faces, betrayers, lovers, allies,
The Kush.
and enemies. And
I really do feel like I'm playing a game of Civ right now.
the right scent. And I close my eyes, and I can picture all of it so vividly. It aches my heart,
Ah, okay. That tracks.
my home, my kingdom.
Hold on, Kathleen's texting me. I'd be like, Kathleen, you need to get here. Kathleen, you need to get here. I'm talking to the clone of FDR and Genghis Khan. There you go. That'll get her here. How can you be so certain?
Have you no faith of your own? Something you hold to, even though it cannot be proven. It is the same with me. But I am certain. You speak to a Manirinas, reborn.
I will put my dungeon.
You are wise then. I know how it must sound. Once, I called upon mighty armies. However, on Crucible I still lead. Have you heard of the believers? Have you heard of the mission?
I need it
We are
explained.
the ones who will take our rightful place in these settled systems to bring in a new glorious age and break the endless cycles of oppression and greed.
Gotcha. Can you tell me about the mission?
So many scoff at the mission. Before we are reborn here, there are words all of us are told. That we are the chosen. We are meant to better ourselves. To learn, grow, and thrive. All of us represent the greatest figures in our history. Who better to lead the settled systems to a new golden age?
You really think you can change everything?
You are skeptical. My advisors thought the same when Augustus Caesar stood unbeatable at
There you
Russia's
go.
border. I made war against the mighty Romans. I took their cities and fought them to a draw. No other king or queen can boast of that honor against that famed Roman. And that's just me. Some of the greatest lions of all ages are awaiting rebirth. What are bureaucrats, petty politicians, and lawyers against that?
And you want me to help with this?
If we could do it ourselves, we would have, years ago. I do not care if you think my plan is insane. But what I want, what we want, is a chance to prove to the facility we are
The
ready.
facility, there's so
When
much.
Someone has achieved their
I know,
potential.
this is pretty cool.
The facility is supposed to set us free among the stars, but the machines have been breaking more and more over the years, and no one has ever been deemed worthy. I need your help to properly fix the facility so that we can prove ourselves and claim our birthright.
What is the facility?
The facility is another place on this very planet, a place we cannot go, as much as we dream of it.
Hey, Kathleen. Welcome. We're talking to a former queen of the Kush. So there's this colony that is filled of cloned historical figures that are apparently part of a grand experiment being led by robots to build a better galactic society. Tell me what you need then.
I need you to go to the facility. The robots and what drives them is not here. The facility is where they come from. Somewhere far to the east. None of us can travel there. But you can. Go there, please. And see if the facility can be repaired. Then report back to me.
This is pretty crazy, honestly. Pretty crazy. Next we have to talk to Genghis Khan. Oh, hey, look, Ada Lovelace. I really do feel like I'm in Civ.
If you arrived, others will too. Change is coming. I can't wait.
Are you a historical figure too?
Oh yes, Ada Lovelace, at your service.
Lovelace.
My
sorry.
namesake worked with Charles Babbage and is widely considered the first female programmer. And to see what our little experiments led to, I only wish Mr. Babbage was here.
Well, like, we also saw Amelia Earhart. So, it's pretty great.
Uncomfortable, truth be told. The believers are undeniably favored by the facility. Their complex receives food and materials first. When blood is spilt, the facility robots often side with them, and always the arguments and fisticuffs. Most of us just want to live in peace.
Are you a scientist?
I suppose I am what passes for one here. I have my namesake's education, so I am well versed there. But without any books or treatises from other scientists, my knowledge is limited. Some clones received specialized knowledge, like Amelia. She knows how spacecraft works. So interviewing them has been fantastic for learning more advanced scientific principles. But mainly I conduct experiments, rudimentary as they are. I hope we can talk again.
And, yeah, Amelia Earhart, Wyatt Earp's here. What is going on? They have all the memories of the people they were cloned from. They are aware that they are clones, except for the Kush lady. I don't actually know of her, so it's harder for me to remember her name. Oh, I forgot. Emma Nearage. Okay. There we go. She is aware she is a clone, but also thinks she is also somehow the person. Yeah, there's Amelia. And then some of these people are just like randos. So there's the believers, the pragmatists, and
I listened to Amon Arenas for years before I joined the
Amon
believers.
Arenas. So there's subgroups called the societies that are trying to figure out the best way to run the galaxy, I guess. Only they don't really seem to know why they're here either. crack a computer here. I believe the mission is pure, but time is harsh and cruel. The machines break down. Clearly, there's no other reason that we've succeeded. I'm very close to this revelation. We want to remember things in our core, all of us, even the great skeptic Roosevelt. I've caught on 2 occasions saying something that surprised himself. I got carried away, he said the first time, and I must have overheard it the second. So strange, the truth speaks to us in our body. Violet left. She joined the Renegades. Must be a traitor all along. I wonder if Violet is someone. Genghis is sly. He feints to have counterfeints. Renegades believe sickness must be cured. I dreamt of Kush again last night. The scrub, the trees, the soil. There is something to the sky that haunts my ancestral home, Earth, gone. One day I would build something new. Or pass the test. Long, hard strategy works. It's another joined our flock. No matter how many lies Genghis spreads or doubts Roosevelt fosters, the truth of the mission cannot be denied. Given time, the believers will triumph. Geppetto? Weird. What the frick is this place? Genghis must be outside the city walls.
If you had a life sentence.
The other societies make me sick. This is a prison, plain and simple.
Not seeing anybody else around. Genghis Khan's computer, something I never thought I'd say. FDR may hide it, but he is quick to draw a blade his eye. His greatest weakness is this mask of civility. Yet he has bested my previous lives at every turn. As much as I despise it, it may be his greatest strength too. He tells people what they want to hear, and they eagerly soak it in. Flattery, two-faced lies. In every battle we've had traitors. He gets to people. I want to shake them. I want to make them see these are lies. Why do they trust the machines? The machines that kill us, the machines that hobble us. They're too far gone. There's no convincing them. It amuses me how nervous I make Miss Lovelace. She intrigues me. The robots taught me a little of the new science, so I pieced it together with talks with her. Last night Ada told me her theories about cloning, about this DNA. Now I wonder if I'm even a clone of Genghis. I know my education that the real Genghis is a mysterious figure. No one knows who he is. Did they capture his DNA? Or did they? One way or another, I may share his name, but I'm my own man. Found clues left for myself. Old Mongol trail signs invisible to others. It's gratifying to know I never fell in with the believers. I always rebel. I've tried so many ways to escape. So yeah, this is the thing with the clones. When they die, they pop out another clone. So like, if Genghis Khan dies, they bring out another clone of Genghis Khan. Every week I visit Wyatt and he shows me the marvels of modern drinks. So many flavors, so many varieties. Why did the robots give us such ample provisions in this department? Wyatt surprised me with what he called cactus wine. We literally howled at the moon. I'll make you a renegade yet, Wyatt. You deserve to be free. Well, now I really want to meet Genghis Khan. There's Wyatt. Let's see who's out here. Go find Genghis Khan.
Stranger! Weapons out! They come!
What? Oh.
Will be blood!
Is that a walking octopus?
This is just...
Okay.
Ooh, this just feels weird. I'm sorry. He's wearing the outfit too?
Barrett is like, what are we doing?
And the woman from the stars. Come to see me. And you're not afraid to get your hands dirty. I guess the world out there is not so different than here. Genghis Khan, a pleasure to meet you.
Much more civil than I was expecting.
Manners cost me nothing. But make no mistake, I will do whatever it takes to escape this prison. I am pleased that the dangers out here are of no concern to you. You cannot be fully human if you trap yourself behind walls.
Why are you really out here?
I would provide fresh meat for my society, so we don't get fat off the robots.
Yes.
Franklin and I see eye to eye on very little. But even he appreciates this. And I always hope to see some means of escape. Perhaps our luck has finally changed.
Still cannot believe I'm meeting Genghis Khan.
The novelty will fade. I say this from experience. So Franklin told you of us. Oh, that we're clones? Some of us think that makes us special. That the deeds of our namesakes are somehow ours. But that is blind arrogance. We are just people. Same as you. Same as anyone.
I think the science would back your view. So we really feel no connection at all.
None at all. It is as if I were a student of his life and times from an early age. I know so much about him, but that doesn't mean I am him. I am me, and I am content with this.
I guess Genghis Khan is the best philosopher of them all.
I never really thought about that. Surprising indeed. But all this talk gets us nowhere. Too many of the others grovel at the feet of the damned robots. Trying to play.
It'd be kind of fun to bring
rules in a
Tabasco
broken
here on this
game.
mission.
The renegades will not submit. And one day, we will be free.
What would you do if you escaped?
I do not know. Everything outside of Crucible is unknown to us. I imagine the settled systems are not so settled that a man who does not shrink from violence can't make a place for himself, though.
So is the Crucible a prison?
A prison of the mind and the body. Crucible holds out a throne and says, "Obey, and it is yours." But thrones are meant to be taken, not handed to you by a machine. But it is a tantalizing lie that keeps the others in line.
You're tough. You shouldn't need me.
If Crucible had not hobbled us, we wouldn't. I have died a dozen deaths trying to find a way out of Crucible. You get too far or disobey too much, then death. Crucible holds our lives in its hands.
I see.
But now, the robots have made a grave mistake. You can go where none of us can. You hold our future in your hands, and all the societies know it.
If I free you, I have a feeling many people will suffer.
Even if you think I deserve this cage, does everyone? If you want your heartstrings tugged, talk to Amelia Earhart. Doesn't she deserve the stars she craves? You know of the facility, yes? Go there and make the machines let us leave. It is not much to ask, and it will set us free.
So the believers believe in the mission of the robots to have this group of people determine the best way to live society. The renegades believe that this is all just a prison and they don't want to be a part of the system. So we'll go talk to FDR and see what the pragmatists think.
The renegades will use any means to escape.
So, you have heard from the other societies. I must confess I'm very curious what an outsider thought of them and their positions. You might be the first objectively neutral party we've ever come across.
Both of them are misguided and probably dangerous. I mean, I am a pragmatist.
I couldn't agree more. The facility has gathered some of the most obstinate and dangerous personages throughout history. It has told them that they should lead in a golden age via whatever means they see appropriate. Setting us all loose, Father as a whole, would invite disaster. We are barely fit to lead ourselves.
Don't some individuals deserve a chance, though?
Tough but fair question. I must admit the case of Amelia Earhart sometimes...
everyone just, like, really cares about Amelia.
It is safer if the rule is strict. But if you wanted to make an exception or two, I could live with that. But no one from the other societies. They are all dangerous in their own way.
What about your plan?
Certainly. It is evident that the facility is decaying. It is both unsustainable.
He's going to tell me to wipe out the cloning program.
Fix and maintain the status quo. Our community must be weaned off the machines. Learn how to build, grow, govern ourselves. Allowed to raise families so we can pass our lessons to the next generation. And to die when our allotted time is finished. One day we will be worthy of going to the stars. We are just not there yet.
You can't raise families because you're clones? Does that mean you're infertile? This is kind of personal, but let's ask it.
Yes, and not to be indelicate, not for lack of trying. Are we even human in this state? We have no future, only the past.
I can't let all your people remain trapped here.
Please, I beg you, listen, look, and think. Who are these people? And what would they do? I hope, for all our sake, you will come to see the light.
So basically, you have the people.
We need to talk.
Alright.
Listen, it's not safe to talk here. It's about Roosevelt. There's something you need to know.
Oh?
Thank you. There's a, well, cave just outside town. No chance of us being listened in on. Please, come as quick as you can. Ideally, before you go to the facility.
Okay.
Then we will most likely die. All of us. Is that what you want to hear?
I'll meet you at the cave.
That's why our aims are so important. We need to learn how to do things for ourselves. How to defend, how to produce power.
Does he have a computer? This is the only computer I haven't read. He doesn't have a computer for me to read. Interesting. Okay. I think we better go see what Wyatt knows about FDR.
You actually came from space.
So far, it looks like my choices broadly are going to be fix the facility, help the believers, so the believers can develop. Or we need to help them break free Wyatt. Yeah, I don't know what this is under, but we found it. Keep trying to keep up. Yeah, no, he's got to run. So the believers want me to fix the facility to rebuild their ability to do this. Genghis Khan and the Renegades want me to free them so they can go in the galaxy and do who knows what. And FDR wants me to leave them all here, but destroy the facility so that they will be the last of their kind. We'll see what Wyatt has to say. Man, he got here fast.
You came. I just can't take a chance. These clones, they're psychotic, crazy. If they find out, I'm sorry. I just can't take the chance.
Take a deep breath. I'd like to help.
You're just making it worse.
Is this a trap?
I'm not Wyatt Earp. I wish. God, how I wish I was. I was cloned off a monster. America's first serial killer. H.H. Holmes.
What? I'm not actually sure I know who that is.
He was a deranged lunatic on old Earth. In the 1890s, he owned a hotel. He'd lure people there in this crazy hotel with all sorts of terrible rooms.
Wow.
But I'm not him. You gotta believe me.
Interesting.
It's like a living nightmare. If you go to the facility, I know you'd find out who I am. And if you let any of these bloodthirsty maniacs know, they'd kill me.
I see.
No, that wouldn't be the end. Every time my new clone would appear, death, torture.
Why would the robots make him then?
It's you or me. I'm going to
They had a murder hotel during the Chicago World's Fair? You don't have to do this.
I just don't see a way out.
Be Wyatt Earp. Be the hero. You can choose that.
Wyatt Earp was a hero. Maybe I can. I just am not sure. I'm gonna trust you, okay?
Okay.
Just don't tell anyone. This never happened.
Hot dang. Well, he was gonna kill me, alright. Interesting. Why don't we deliver 150 copper to Tobias? Hold on. Which of my bases has copper on it? I think it's... I'm gonna go with this one. Latana. Yeah, copper. Let me see if I can get a bunch of copper. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, Wallace, sorry I didn't see you come in.
Source of challenges every
Welcome. I hope you're doing well today.
Forever fascinated by the convergence of solutions.
I don't fully know if it means anything to you. I'm on the quest called Unity. I think I'm fairly close to the end, but I have a lot of side quests that I'm trying to work through first. Did his file get switched with Wyatt's, or was it purposeful? The thing is, if he's pretending to be Wyatt, that means every iteration of him has pretended to be Wyatt. So I don't actually know, because it's not like he can be Wyatt one time and then pretend to be a different guy a different time he comes out. Alright, 50 copper. I have to have more copper around here somewhere. While we're at it, I might build some more cruise stations.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, buddy. Need a buttload of copper for this guy. Where is cruise stations located? I don't know if this will actually do me any good. I don't know if I have the ability to add any more here. But we'll see. Are you behind the bed?
Nice to see you.
Yeah, you sure are. Andromeda Kepler. There you are. Oh, I can put you on the razor leaf? Nope. Okay. Sign her here. Okay. Okay, where does the copper come from? That's fluorine. Copper. Okay, copper in that direction.
Jetpacks are the more traditional solution.
I don't. I'm telling you, the side missions in this game are exquisite. This is just wild. In that. There we go. Resources. 111 copper, so I need about 40 more copper. Which some of it should have been sent to my other base. So we can always go there too. Honestly, let's just do that. Problem is I'm encumbered, so I'm not going to be able to fast travel. But I need this on me.
Hey, you might want this.
First things first. Let's put all of this on there, which is going to be helpful. I don't have anything built there yet. I don't know if this is going to be a case as I continue this, if I, like, can't go back and do things, which is why I'm doing this part first.
I have something for you.
Thanks. Copper? Nope. No copper. I'm sure I have copper through here. In one of these. There was a time I had this sorted. And then I gave up. There we go, 6 copper. Discovered that it was going to take way too much time to put everything in sorted. Like, if I wasn't streaming, I probably would keep this sorted, but because I'm streaming.
Careful. The low gravity gives a false sense of security. You can still fall and bust your equipment or twist something.
Get about 30 more. Ah, 40 copper. Beautiful. Am I encumbered? Nope. Then we can fast travel back from here. I'm not far. Too far. Why won't it let me? Do I need to pick a planet? Okay. If I need to pick a planet, I guess that's fine.
I have something for you.
As long as we're here, we might as well scan. Haven't heard anything. Wow! Uranium, chlorine, nickel, iron, cobalt, alkalines, iridium, and titanium. That is a crazy good planet. Wow! I mean, I already have a lot of these stuff, but like if I were to play again, that would be a crazy planet. Okay. Oh, because this is Shattered Space. Okay, that makes sense. It's the DLC, so of course they added. The heck? Oh, well, I guess that still doesn't work for fast traveling for some reason. Whatever. Spool up.
Driver spinning down. Jumpers.
This is another good one. The facility, the crucible. Crucible does not appear in any star charts.
Hey, you might want this.
Hold on.
Hey, you might want this.
I get it, Barrett. I get it. This mission is wild. Okay, resources. Copper. See, I grabbed 50, I think, so I only want to grab 100-ish. $151. We'll be carrying 1 copper around on us. We
Have something for you.
Go find Tobias.
No queries are being answered at this time. Manifest authenticated. Remuneration processed. Social interaction terminated.
Fair. 2,500 credits wasn't nothing. Mostly we did a mission, which I think is cool. Alright. To the facility. Man, I do not get why people hate this game. I really don't. I don't know how many times I have to say that. We didn't have to be enemies hunting maggot maw. Okay, we gotta look over the facility for clues. Hunting space roach, huh? Barrett! Why are you fighting the swarming glider? Barrett, how many... What were you doing? I looked away for 1 second. What were you doing? We are here to investigate. I tell you, if there was ever a mission in this game made for the Mantis, it's this one. This feels very Mantis-y. Can't take him anywhere. You'd think he'd know how to behave on a planet.
Massive damage.
Is it gonna be heat leeches? Can't look at those things the same way again. What in the oldest house is going on here? See the clues, I just don't want to get swarmed.
What was that?
It's hunting space roach, Barrett. Pay attention. I managed to break into the top floor. It's a spaceship, as we all assumed. The records call it the Galathea. I feel like I should know that word. Most of the ship has been stripped down. Amazingly, the comm system was operational. There was a message from another ship called the Beagle. Like the Charles Darwin ship, probably. When I played the transmission, it was just raw noise. I will try to go back tonight. I should know what Galathea is. Sounds Greek. Could be Roman. The confinement is driving me crazy. Day after day underground. I think Genghis is right. Escape is the only option. Doesn't say who this is from. Food and stuff. Anything to drink, because then I can just top off both my things. All this appears to be food. there, I'd get that one, but these don't appear to be things I need to be particularly tough with. Today I am here new. They tell me I was here before, that I've been reborn. I have the knowledge of a son, Kublai, and his accomplishments. And Xanadu did Kublai Khan. And his accomplishments of being the founder of a great empire to rival any other history. The machines tell me I'm someone I'm not. I will not play by their rules. So Genghis just never went with it. Let's see what's in here. I'm curious what kind of secrets could be held. I mean, like, there's not gonna be like a real secret in the safe, but I'm curious. What we might find.
That didn't
Money in a digipick. Okay.
take long at all.
It's nasty in here.
Tread lightly. We're in some creature's territory.
Oh, thanks. I haven't figured that out. Genghis somehow got a hold of an explosive. Last night we woke to a thunderous din. The facility had been repeating incessantly, containment breached. It was maddening. Expedition was sent to the outside this morning. They report predators, deadly ones all about. Amelia and Amarez are fiercely working to come up with anything that could be of use as a weapon. I tried to get into the facility's inner sanctum to no avail. There's nowhere to hide, nothing to be done. So this is strange, because was this a team sent to the facility? Do all the clones start at the facility? Why does no one seem to remember it? Like, there's something going on. I'm suspicious. What is happening? I woke up for the first time right here, and now I bleed. When I first heard of the mission, I felt the thrill. We were chosen. We would rule again. But after spending countless days, nights, who's to say, these windowless halls, we do nothing. The facility feeds us, the facility provides, and we just argue. But now we do more. We turn to murder. I pray you find this, brother of my blood. Do not trust Bill Hickok. Is that the same guy? Is that the killer? There's Holmes, not Hickok. We haven't met Hickok then. He's not who he seems. I also don't know that name from history. Barrett! Wild Bill from Cowboy Times. Oh, I know who Wild Bill is. I just didn't know his last name. Okay. I wonder if that's part of why Wyatt picked to be Wyatt then. I know who Wild Bill is. I guess I didn't connect the last name without the Wild in front of his name. Not a furnace for you. Unanswered questions. Who created the facility? Is the mission the real reason it was created? Do we really share DNA with our namesakes? Are there any people... I mean... Genghis Khan brings up a good point. How would they have Genghis Khan's DNA? Are people watching us? Are the robots unintelligent as they appear? Are they reborn really what they claim? So many questions. So few people are asking the right questions. And you should. You do seem to... The more and more I discover, the more and more you seem you really are into cowboy stuff. Which is why I'm surprised, you know, you haven't played Red Dead Redemption 2. There it goes.
We can't manage all this stuff. Can we take a moment to sort through it?
We did. It's handled. Wait, no, like a concurrent. I see. I could understand that. I'm the same way about me. The more people push me, the less I'm inclined to want to do the thing. That makes sense. And this is pretty spooky for a quest about FDR's clone. Come here. Got it. These things are nasty. Okay, what are we gonna get?
Warning. Facility on lockdown. Security override code required to reboot system.
Killed him with my jetpack. Years of trial and error, and I've attained proficiency enough to call myself a programmer. It's amazing how far things have advanced from my memories. To think Babbage and I would open this untold world of knowledge and power. I realize I will never be a masterful programmer. I have no books or tasks to advance myself, but the intricacy of security here is daunting. Facility's on full lockdown. The only solution is security override code. But where is it? Part of the facility is closed to us. until Genghis Khan set off his explosions. Even here, there's nothing of the sort. If only I had more time to think, but the monsters lurk every hall now. Perhaps the damage to the city means this is my final life. Pity, so much more to discover and learn. Okay. Looks like there's nothing to do here but go back.
Ours now.
What's this way? Wow, there's a lot of stairs. Shortcut out. So, the clones are born there. They got locked in there. And now there's other clones over at this other outpost. I wonder if the other clones were awoken, like, early? To protect the facility? And we saw messages from almost everyone except for maybe FDR. I just wondered who that could be. FDR.
Have something for you.
Okay, what is it, Barrett?
I was just about to go looking for you. Just to say hi. So, hi. Oh yeah, I do. You may as well have it now.
A grilled cheese sandwich? God, I love you, Barrett. Choose which society to give information. You can give it to the believers, the renegades, or the pragmatists. I think FDR, being FDR, and being the pragmatist is a red herring. I would be inclined to trust him, but I think the idea is going to be, you have Genghis Khan, you have this chick from the Kush, two obviously warlord people. And you have FDR, who, like, brought about the New Deal. And also, was he the one that interned the Japanese? I could be wrong about that, but I feel like he was the one that interned the Japanese. So, like, I think FDR is going to be a red herring. I feel like, yes, he interned the Japanese. Yeah, see, not that that's necessarily the same as, like, pillaging cities, I guess, if you're Genghis Khan. Like, maybe you're not the same level, but, like, not great. It's not a great thing. He did not so good. Exactly. He was a very complicated president. And I think the other two not being complicated is what makes them red herrings. I'm kind of like, I kind of want to trust Genghis Khan. I'm going to be honest. And that's not something I expected to say on July 28th of 2025, but I kind of feel like I should trust Genghis Khan. I feel like he's been the only one, like, I don't think the lady that kept the Kush alive is necessarily who we want out there, and I think FDR is a red herring. I think them being called renegades is a red herring too. Because the believers and the pragmatists are positive words, and the renegades is not. And we did read the one message that said, to your point, Ray, that Genghis is the kind of guy that has counter feints and stuff. But I don't want to trust Lady. Can't pronounce her name, and I don't remember who she is in history. Because I don't want to bring about the vision of these robots. That place is clearly bad. I can get behind FDR's plan, which is stop the facility, but like let us live out in peace. We're gonna drop a save. I don't know that I trust FDR. I think they want me to trust FDR. Now, I don't know which one's where.
Howdy.
I think this is gonna be Genghis.
Pardon.
Yeah, it is. Where's Wyatt? Can we talk to him real quick?
You're the talk of Crucible.
I guess we're gonna call him Holmes now.
Please don't tell anybody about what we talked about that one time.
Mm-hmm.
Please. Can I help you? It runs hot and cold. During usual times, it's an occasional scuffle. Maybe a black eye when an argument gets out of hand. And then a society goes on a rampage and it's tombstone all over. I hope your arrival keeps things on an even keel. At once.
There's a succulent I sold him.
I'm hoping you come back for some repeat business.
I would
can rent a
kill for a
room.
new slate of anything at all.
What about Amelia? Amelia's even said that they're all kind of terrible.
In my darkest hours, I need to go out there. I want to see and do everything there is to be done. Goodbye, outsider.
I mean, that's the thing, is Amelia's like, I really don't care what you do with any of them because they're all kind of terrible. And in fairness, FDR was the one who was like, we're all kind of nutty. I know I don't want to talk to her. I like FDR's plan where we don't kill anybody. But we don't let anybody go. And they just kind of live out their lives. But I don't trust FDR. I just really think I'm supposed to. Oh. I'm really stuck on what I want to do. I want FDR's plan, but I want to help Genghis.
That what you want to hear?
Is that all you have to say?
That's why our aims are so important. We need to learn how to do things for ourselves.
Where's FDR's computer?
Change is coming. I can feel it.
I want to read his
You're the
emails.
most exciting thing that's happened.
It also concerns me that he doesn't have a computer. I Talked between emails from the other two. But not
I just
him.
wish the societies could get along.
You know, this is a side mission. It's not really going to have a lot of deep consequences with the rest of the game. I'm going to go with my instinct, and we're going to talk to Genghis. My instincts have kind of led me right so far. I just think this is going to come to a more violent end than I want. I do think FDR would be a less violent end, but I feel like he's going to end up being sketchy. I really do.
All beings yearn for freedom. Even Roosevelt admits this. You ask a question I cannot answer to your satisfaction. It is far to the east. It is where all the machines come from. Beyond that, mystery. We are the only ones that just want to tear it all down and leave. The mission, the facility, all of it are lies. We deserve a chance to really live. I have no doubt many of us will perish, or be swallowed up by the settled systems with little to show of it. But I just want the chance that every human is born with. Without fail and without mercy. If we go too far, our lives end. Even the most devout believer drops like a stone a little over a mile out. I know this because we have tried it. Many look at Crucible like it is holy or a potential utopia. But the renegades see it truly. It is hell, and it is our prison.
Well, if I can talk to everybody before I give them notes, let's talk to everybody. If what he's saying is true, I don't really mind that.
Actually came from space. Genghis and the renegades will be the death of us, unless we stand firm. My feelings about my namesake are complicated. He was a great but flawed human being. On one hand, he guided a country through the ravages of depression and war, admirably. He tirelessly fought to improve the lives of the poor and disadvantaged. But as a husband, he was unfaithful. And as a colleague, he was a consummate politician, which is sometimes good, often distasteful. He was truly a great man, and I must confess,
He left out the Japanese internment.
I am proud to share his heritage. We are not 100% sure, but I have a theory. The facility has been unreliable as long as I've been alive. My guess is that they are historical figures that just didn't get a proper education. Who's to say what Julius Caesar actually looked like? Or some modern person of note that we wouldn't even know about. Whoever they are, though, they are as smart and capable as the ones that know their identity.
Interesting. What can you tell me about the practice?
We are unnaturally dependent on the machines of the facility for every aspect of our society. Pragmatists seek to take the reins of power ourselves. We will cultivate, work, and govern for ourselves. Perhaps, once we have demonstrated that we can govern ourselves well, we can try and bring our leadership to the settled systems. But to do so too early, I fear, courts disaster.
Still leaning Genghis. I feel weird about it, but I'm still leaning Genghis. Alright, she's got one chance to change my mind.
Roosevelt would destroy any hope of the mission succeeding. There are robots here, but they are not constructed here. The clones also are not born here. The robots bring fresh clones always from the east. That is where their facility lies. And that's it. I know no more. Rosaret and the Pragmatists vex us. True, they do help us try and maintain the facility, but they deny the mission. Such hubris. We were sent here for a reason. Why can't they see that? And Genghis and the Renegades are little more than brigands spoiling for a fight. They would destroy everything if it meant they could be unleashed on the galaxy. Clearly, none of them will ever reach their potential.
See, she says that, but she's the one that wants to keep the facility.
We are the ones who believe in the mission. We are the great minds and leaders of history, who can bring about a new golden age. Our numbers are admittedly few, but we make up for it in our commitment to see the dream of Crucible realized. We just want the machines fixed, so we can pass the test and be allowed to leave Crucible and try to make a difference.
I gotta go Genghis. I just feel like he's being more upfront with me. Like, even FDR himself has said he's a politician.
Who cares what sick experiment Crucible was designed for? We need to escape.
This world is savage, untamed. Would that I could explore it.
Genghis, buddy, you're not wrong about this. You don't deserve to be imprisoned. But do you have a plan for your futures after all this? Or can you even see through the...
Okay, Barrett doesn't immediately hate it.
Always this planet has its traps and tricks. The facility sounds even worse than here, if that's possible. So we need the security override code. But there is no such thing in Crucible. But this other ship, the Beagle, now that might have what we need.
How can you be sure the code's not here?
The Renegades have all but torn Crucible apart, looking for any tool or way out. The security code is not here. I did no such thing.
See, and I'm with him on this.
My DNA did.
I'm with him on this.
He only sought freedom. How was he to know that the planet was plagued with deadly predators? It was clearly an accident. But I blame the prison, not the prisoners.
I don't disagree. I don't know how I feel about the fact that I don't disagree with Genghis Khan. I'm really confused right now. We need to find this Beagle.
Ada and her stargazing. She may be able to help. And she owes me a favor. I will radio her and tell her to help you. She will find the Beagle for us.
Genghis Khan's gonna hop on the radio and get in touch with Ada Lovelace, you know? Like, that's where we're at right now. What the fudge is this quest?
So we did come from a spaceship. Of course we did.
What is this? Is this how we start Scientology?
The Beagle. Why did she and the Galathea part? But all of that in time. First, we must find her. She's not in this star system. I would have spotted her.
You know it's not here.
I've studied the celestial bodies for years. No trace of a spaceship in orbit here or around the other planets.
It must be some way.
The radio telescope. It has a default position. It resets every morning. I always wondered, why point at Bell 5? Petty frustration I've dealt with for years. Perhaps the facility looks for her sister.
That does make sense.
Yes, it makes sense. I can send you the coordinates. The Bell Star system is not far.
Okay.
The facility communicates via a secure frequency. When you arrive, tune into that.
Alright. Bell 5 it is. smidgen of a way away. It's weird that I can only get there by doing this, but okay. You know what? Sure. Sure. Let's go there. I won't pretend to understand how space works. Spool it up! Whoa! Did not realize how fast I was going. Although it is in bad repair, the old navigation beacon still has the projected flight plan of Beagle. The next planned stop is Bell 5. After Bell is Zelenzi 1. Alright. To there. Oh, it won't let me go all the way there. Of course. Why would I be able to? That would be silly. Am I almost out of fuel? Is that what's happening? Well, it shouldn't be. I think what it might be is I can't jump through systems I haven't been to. So I think I have to go like system by system.
You know, my great-grandfather made that drive.
Hold on. Y'all want to fight? We can do this. What? What? Lillian's here. Okay. What's Lillian doing out here? Sam, this is not the time.
Next time we plan inside.
What are we doing here?
I had it covered, but happy to be in your debt again.
So what, if we count this incident as the second time I've saved you?
It's not a competition, Sam.
Sure it is. So there's that time at the asteroid belt, the one on Neon. So, I still owe you 3, Lillian.
4. You always forget that cargo freighter with the explosives.
4. Definitely 4 then.
But, Captain, in all seriousness, your help is appreciated.
Hey, no problem. It's nice to see you again, Lillian.
Likewise. Is Cora on board?
Mom!
Oh, babe girl. It's so good to hear your voice.
Can we come over and visit?
Sadly not now, honey. I'm still on the clock.
Prime never sleeps.
At this point, I'd settle for a cat nap.
We do makes all the difference. Everyone needs breaks sometimes,
I
even you.
am planning a proper vacation one day. I hear Paradiso is nice.
Is this the famous vacation you've been planning since before I met you?
Always with the wisecracks. Captain, nice moves. It's good to know my daughter's in good hands.
Sure is.
What about me?
What about you, Sam? I'm kidding. You always said I need to have a better sense of humor.
Forget I ever mentioned that.
That was super random. I wonder if that's a part of this mission, or if that just, like, you find her after you do... You must just find her periodically after you, do that mission. Okay. Anyway, scan. Continuing on. We can get there from here. Okay. Cool. Well, that was fun. Oh, it's the mantis. You all may run now. You all may run now. I'll just take one for my trouble, as it were. To the beagle.
Seals are tight. We're docked.
All right. What do you think, Barrett?
Oh, yes. Hello. I needed to hear your... I haven't felt this happy. Well, since Irvin.
I haven't felt this happy since Irvin either.
Marvelous.
Oh, hi. I guess the robots aren't gonna like me.
Massive damage.
I was not anticipating a fight. Look how the bunkhouse is like in the kitchen. It's a weird place for a toilet, but okay. There's a lot of bunks on this ship. Very interesting.
Catastrophic damage.
Or I have a skill point I could be spending.
Okay, I'm sweating. It's just too hot.
What skill point would I like to use? Probably. I'd like to... Oh, cool. I can just unlock that. Love that. I have another crew member. Because I think I know what's going to happen at the end of this mission, and I want the ability to have another crew member. Dr. What? Dr. Zhang, this facility is a hell full of vicious predators, amount of resources we need. With Dr. Beskinda passed away, it falls on me. Otto and Bismarck Otto von Bismarck is German, though many say that Frankengenghis is vital to the experiment. I'm not fully convinced. We properly sequence his DNA from his descendants. So indoctrination is an embarrassment. No, I'm going to use this key. Captain is aware we are dangerously low on Freon. Open the door. And then there's probably no more turrets connected. Yeah, I've killed all the turrets. Yeah, well, I mean, Genghis made his own point. Where would you have gotten his DNA from? But just because they said they didn't sequence his DNA right, I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that could be a sign that he's not really Genghis Khan. Basically, he's just not Genghis Khan. That doesn't mean, you know, he's bad. This says this can fit here. Where does this fit? Oh, here. Okay. And I killed the one turret again. Okay. Helium 3. Crimson Fleet incident. There are 3 of them. Captain Lapido offered everything we could spare, but no amount of fleeting work. The hostile ship's destroyed, but at what cost? The Beagle's badly damaged. Okay. We didn't have time to scan all the planets. Our engines died. Captain, he had enough. We started the mission with such optimism, but it's been a setback after setback. There are 4 of us. Dr. Zhao keeps adjusting the experiment program to work without the Galathea. I told her that we already lost 20% of the genetic material. I asked who should be prioritized, but I fear she's no longer in her right mind. I dreamed of having my own command, but not like this. Day 120 being adrift, no more food, no more water. I'm the last that's left. I don't know how long I have. The Beagle's mission failed. Dr. Chang, or if anyone in the Galathea reads this, you are right. We should have stayed with you on the facility. I'm disabling security so you can grab whatever you need for salvage and recovery. I'm ashamed to report that all of our genetic material did not survive. I pray the mission continues. May God have mercy on all of us. What is happening? Oh, I'm loving this so far. Welcome! At the end of the stream yesterday, I realized that I'd had this sitting, like, in my activities, like, this part of the list, where, like, the low priority stuff. And I had gotten, like, this beacon at the very beginning of the game, and I'm like, I never did this. And I didn't have a whole bunch of time today, so I was like,
okay. Who needs this many robots?
so I was like, this would be a perfect thing to do today. I'm loving it so far. This is so cool. I picked Genghis Khan. FDR seemed like a red herring. So I either fell for the red herring or I properly avoided the red herring, and we'll find out. It's like a 2-hour quest. Yeah, and I mean, I've been streaming about 2 hours, so... I mean, I haven't done only this in that time, but... I've done mostly this. Which will be about right. And then we might look at some of the other stuff. The other things here that I haven't done... This is just a visiting. This is fine. This is from Walter's mission. I swear I already picked this ship up, but it was there. This is just repeating the Red Mile. I don't know what the ECS Constant is. I don't know what going to Elios is, and I don't know what going to Vulture's Roost is. But if any of those are short, could potentially knock those out today too. Probably won't be able to just go all the way back. Nope. Can I go here? I can go here. This is closer. Do the Isu's constant? Okay. We'll do that as soon as we're done with this. Okay, that should get me closer. Not quite a one-shot to there, though. I don't know why you have to go all the way around to get to there. But we'll just go here. And that should get me close enough to jump over. I have a pretty decent grav drive, so this is just a lot of jumping. How you doing today, Eclipse? Hope you're well. Get down on the surface here.
Outsider, this is Genghis Khan. Know that there are urgent matters on Crucible. If you could see me, I would be grateful.
Okay. I'm coming, Genghis. I'm coming, Genghis. What's going on?
Good, you have come. Amon Arenas has sent an ultimatum. Either we meet and resolve things, or she will attack the renegades.
Why?
Franklin may be allied with her as well. This talk requires your presence.
Okay. Let's hear what they have to say. Why do they want to attack you?
They fear you will set us all free.
Yeah.
It is pitiful that they would fight to stay in chains.
Making a video to combat the Emil Baglegro is destroying Bethesda Ready. You know, I'm not familiar enough with their staff, so I'm assuming that's a regular writer for Bethesda. I haven't seen anything about that, but you know quite a bit. I'm sure you'll be able to put a good video together. I can understand how that would be stressful, though. Let's see what they have to say.
We are meeting them under truce, which means no bloodshed, no matter how disrespectful they
Hey, if Genghis Khan says no bloodshed, no bloodshed, right? That's what I'm saying. God, he moves, too. He's not one of these follow me and then, like, walks. Yeah, it's quick save. Alright, what do you got for me? What do you all need? What's your problem?
Genghis. Outsider.
Speak your mind.
The outsider has been to the facility.
Sure have.
She holds the fate of Crucible in her hands.
Yep.
We cannot allow the renegades to leave here and embark on who knows what terror they have in mind. I give you one last chance. Renounce him, and pledge to support the mission. If you support me, instead of this brute, Roosevelt will stand down too.
I don't know that I want to be, like, for them. Or the believers. But I'm not on her side. I'm definitely not on her side. I am not on the side of the mission. Like, if there's anyone here that I know I'm not on the same team with, it's her. I'm not on your side.
I cannot believe you would choose him over us. We will fight.
And Roosevelt, you are not one to start a battle. Always you prattle about peace between us.
I see.
Where is your peace now? Or is it just honeyed lies you spread for your own purposes?
To you, this isn't just about escaping. You would destroy Crucible too, wouldn't you?
I would free all of you from this prison if I could. And the cleanest way to do so is tear it all down.
Then you cannot be allowed to succeed. There's nothing left to say.
We should repair the facility and free the renegades. A compromise.
If Genghis were willing. Under those conditions, I would not take up arms against you.
Genghis?
You would seriously stay here? In this prison, Roosevelt?
This is our home. And if we're allowed, we can make it a worthy place to live.
Then, I swear, I will leave Crucible in your care.
Then the pragmatist will not stand in your way.
I am done with all this negotiating. Prepare yourself, Genghis. The fates will not be kind to you.
It is finally done. All the sly maneuvers and spying on each other. Now all of our dreams are out in the open. We just need to fight to make them real.
I do not want to kill anyone here.
But right now, they so very much want to kill you. This is self-defense, really. Take out the leaders, and the rest will cave.
Okay. Well, look, I was not going to be on her side. I am not for whatever this mission is. Yeah, a lot of times people don't understand how games work, and they think developers... Her outfit and her hat?
We'll find a use for that stuff.
Oh, we're gonna find use for that stuff. We're gonna find a lot of use for that stuff. Oh boy. What's left here? Talk with Genghis. See Vedic. Well, I think Genghis is way over there, so we're gonna talk to her because she's right here. Nope. All the guilt went away. I get her costume. It's all gone.
Please, deadly trouble is brewing. Deal with it, and we can converse at length.
Okay, I guess I have to go deal with this. I think the other person ran away. And then I think Genghis left? Oh, this is... I'm very stuck.
Fresh breath after victory. There is nothing like it. You have done well. All that remains is to go to the facility and let us leave.
I don't know what she thought was going to happen. She believed. Don't make me regret this, Genghis.
I have spoken truth to you. We will make our way out there. And I have a feeling you may like what comes next.
Oh.
It is time to put an end to this.
Okay. You try to hop over, but it's such a high gravity world. Okay, we can make it. Cool. That's just faster. Why are you saying Genghis with a slight... Genghis. Don't make me regret this. Genghis. Genghis.
Well, Genghis must be pleased. I am so tired of these endless cycles.
Blood runs in the streets again. I had hoped, however naively, that we were past that. I do not hold you responsible, but your arrival was certainly a lethal catalyst. May I help you?
You know I didn't want this, right?
I believe your intentions are pure, but the stakes are ever so high. Perhaps I should have predicted all of this.
For your choice, which society should win?
I maintain a steadfast neutrality. You must make your own determination.
Why must I decide your society for you? Anyway, override the code.
So your mission to the Beagle was a success?
Sure as heck was!
Let me see. It is done.
We faded to black. That can only mean one thing.
Standard cipher used by the facility. It took me many years and, well, lifetimes to overcome. And now, the mysteries of the facility await you. I pray you choose what befalls us wisely.
Deal with the facility.
Well, Genghis must be pleased. I am so... Goodbye.
I don't want to tell anybody about the guy.
What you've done here is good. You're poised to break our prison.
Now that we've been there, we should just be able to fast travel. Which is nice. Did you know particle beam skills increase the damage of particle beam weapons? I didn't know that. It's new information. It's nice being here during the day. Why do I have... Feels like I have 2 quest markers. I don't really... I think it's because there's 2 doors. That's the only thing that makes any sense to me. Because, like, what's this way? I'm on top of it. Okay. Can go to the shortcut. I mean, I guess we have to run all the way to the door, but I feel like running all the way to the door is better than, like, going through the facility. Well, the facility known as the facility. Open! Alright. Let's plug this in. What do we got in here? I feel like I might have been able to do the same compromise if I had picked FDR. I feel like the only one I couldn't really compromise with is if I picked her. Buttload of money. For some reason. Robot.
Be advised that this is I am unable. Repair not possible.
Oh, okay. Alright. A clone? The heck? I think that was a Genghis clone. Ow! Ow! Stop! Stop! I think these are all Genghis clones. There's like 6 or so possible endings for the quest. Really? So obviously, like, there's the base, you pick each of the factions. And then there's probably compromising therein. we have a nub? None of these are nubs. There are no nubs. There we go. I can do this. And this? Okay. Yeah, well, I already killed all the turrets. Oh well. I guess if I was sneakier, I would have been able to get something out of that. But I'm not very good at the sneak. Yeah, it's just toxin. I don't need that. I feel like this is not where I am supposed to go.
Those are some highly specialized medical grade tanks. This was a serious
Save. Just in case this ends up being a mistake. Because I don't know where else I would go. Every time I turn this flashlight on, I'm like, maybe this time this flashlight will be useful. And then it never is. What happens if you play without giving your companion a jetpack? Do they just teleport along with you or what? Turrets. Oh, another clone. All of the clones appear to be the same person. I can't tell if they're all actually Genghis or not. They all seem to be the same model as each other.
Aren't using it anymore, so why not?
That's cool. Alright, what do we got here? Ooh. Micro gun. I would like the ammo. Well, whatever. Okay. Usually, we gotta do something here, because this is getting to be a little much. There we go. I don't like to heal myself too much while I'm going through combat, because I'm just gonna get more puncture wounds, but like, it was at a point where I couldn't even walk anywhere. See, already got more burns. Ow. I think I gave myself those puncture wounds.
Catastrophic damage.
Cloning tanks. Clone leader.
Damage.
I feel kind of bad for shooting these clones, to be honest. But I don't... The only other way for me to have not killed them would be to me have been successful at stealth, which was never going to happen, so... We're just going to have to go with what that brings me. I think they are clones of Gary from Vault 11. We'll go with that. Ooh, hey look, a vent. How would I... Yeah, this would have been a good way to sneaky sneak. Where does this come in? Just for, like, you know. Ah, okay. Interesting. Okay. The more you know. I'll try to remember next time that somewhere around here. Barrett! Be careful. Dang it. Okay, honey, where are you? I see where you are. What are you trying to shoot about?
I'm sorry. I didn't quite catch that.
Sorry, that was my phone. My phone was confused.
What's wrong with jetpacks all of a sudden?
What do we got here? What is Frontier Attire? Oh, I have that one already. Okay. Alright, let's work our way up here. Hello, loot. That's cool. That's really good, too. But I must remain, as always, the Mantis. Nothing I can do. I can't not be the Mantis. That would be crazy. I have a feeling... Oh. Well, let's see what's going on here. Make sure you read the final computer carefully. I didn't your first time and picked an option you didn't want. Okay. I appreciate the heads up because I'm kind of known for not reading carefully. So, I will take your advice to heart. Alright, we'll try 2 and a nub. I didn't really want to do it, but let's see what we got. Okay, which one? Gosh, dang it. We're gonna get it. We're gonna do this. I believe in us. I don't think there is... No, this should work. Okay, I didn't see that the last time, so that's helpful. Oh, this is going so much faster. And then the nub. Hey, Django! No stars at the moment, but fields? Harvested organ. Well, as the Mantis, I can't abide by this. I'm currently helping a clone of Genghis Khan and a clone of Franklin Delano Roosevelt free themselves from a lab that's been experimenting on them over time so that FDR may then work the land with those who choose to stay with him, and Genghis Khan can prove that he's not a ruthless killer in the stars. That's what we're doing today. We may or may not have killed a woman who was leading the Kush people, or a clone of the woman who was leading the Kush people, because she wanted the experiment to continue. Just a regular Monday. Super regular Monday. You actually would adore this quest quite a bit. We are just almost done. Okay. So Eclipse says read carefully. I gotta read carefully. Code and facility degradation reaching critical levels. 87 core routines fragmented. Emergency manual reboot required. Code and facility degraded critical. 87 core routines fragmented. Emergency manual reboot required. If this error has been encountered, the whole facility is endangered of irreparable harm. We've programmed the robot processes with specific requirements. Please reboot immediately. I don't have anything else to pick besides this, so we're going to do that. Facility is in critical condition. Immediate manual repair required before complete cascade failure. Admin choices available. Reboot and restore current mission parameters. Got a crown to decline being against aristocracy. That's fair. The crown kind of comes and goes based off of how much people are talking. It's got the page screen of death. Reboot and choose a new super admin. Initiate full project cleanse. So I'm assuming, Eclipse, go with me on this if you're still there. Reboot and restore current mission parameters is probably what the believers would have wanted. Reboot and choose new super admin is probably what FDR would have picked. So if I want to do, just hold on the power button. If I want to do what Genghis wanted, I want the third one, which is full project cleanse. That's what I think I want to do. I think I want to do full project cleanse to end the experiment, which will allow Genghis to go and FDR and his people to stay. The new super admin is really woke. Well, the new super admin would be FDR, so, you know, assign wokeness as you will. I did quick save before I did this, so if I'm not understanding what I'm gonna pick, then I can always reload. But, okay, we're gonna do, I think what I want is full project cleanse. Gwyneth Paltrow will sell you choose full project cleanse on Goop. You know what? The Gwyneth Paltrow thing, the ad she made for the company that fired that CEO guy, that was pretty funny. Right. Cleanse, I think. In the event of hostile invasion by the United Colonies or other groups, full cleanse project. This project will turn the facility resources against the clones and systematically wipe all traces of the mission. Since I get to read. This is a Hail Mary. If nothing else works, pass the torch to a new person in the databanks. They will have full control over facility programs. This is an extreme response. Only use in critical circumstances. The continuation of the mission is uncertain. Addendum Fallon. There's no scientist left after me, so a simple reboot will not restore the mission. I've allowed test subs routine. If a clone is reading this, well done. Hopefully your struggles prepare you. So I could make Genghis Khan. 1, experiment continues. 2, pick someone to have admin controls. 3, end the project cleanse, destroying all of the clones. Including the ones I like. So I really want to do, this is probably what I want then. Reboot with super admin Genghis Khan. Because if I make it FDR, then he may not let Genghis Khan leave. So cleanse sounds bad, because I don't want it to kill... Is it the clones just at the facility, or is it the clones at the Crucible? Genghis Khan is the one you want. Okay. Thank you. Reboot with super admin Genghis Khan. I can see how that's confusing. I can see how that's really confusing. Like, I definitely get where the careful reading comes into play. Well, because you would think... Only the facility key can unlock. How do I not have this facility? Oh, I don't think I looted the lead clone. I think that's why I don't have it. Hold on. I kind of know where I killed him. It was over here-ish. No, he doesn't have it. He does have a peach. Pick cleanse option. My first time only to find everyone dead. Yeah, I'm really... As much as I like to do this blind and without help, I am super glad you helped me with that. I really appreciate it. It's one thing when you make it, but like when the game is a little bit like, what are you doing, bud? Yeah, the thing is, that's the type of thing that would happen to me. 100% is the type of thing that would happen to me. Where's the dang key? I wonder if the key was just in the office and I missed it. Otherwise, we'll just go out the long way. But, what do we got here? What are some of these things? Oh. Incident, goodbye beagle, all of our equations. I can't read any of this. Now it's under power. Is real. What? Goodbye, Wild Bill. Holmes is ready. So they're deciding who to put in and out. What's weird is why would they put killers in? I wonder if I would have been able to read these if I hadn't. Weird. The super helpful and serious commentary. Exactly. Okay, I would love the facility key so I can go out the quick way, but if I can't find it, oh, there it is. Yeah, the thing that was right next to the computer I was using, that's probably the key that I need. I got there eventually. I'm gonna want to look up. I'm curious if there's an ending where you didn't kill anyone. I doubt it. This game's thinking real hard. There we go. Okay. To the Crucible. Or conversely, they could, like with the other clones. Yeah. This was super cool. I really liked this mission. This was really fun. Do not understand why people hated this game. I really don't. Alright, time to find out if we made a bad decision. It's pretty much the only... Well, to be fair, it is a pivotal moment for this quest. This is like, not a main quest. This is so far removed from the main story, but it is a pivotal moment, and those are your favorite times to show up.
Amanarinas was a worthy adversary, but the believers are over.
Barrett, you're really in his personal space.
This at the facility. You are an answer to our prayers. This long imprisonment is over. Farewell. You are an answer to our prayers. This long imprisonment is over.
There we
will
go.
honor my pledge and let Franklin stay here and look after the facility. But everyone can leave Crucible at any time, thanks to you.
Use this gift of freedom wisely.
I will use it to its fullest. That is all I can promise. Soon the renegades will leave this planet, but we will always burn a candle to you.
You don't have to burn a candle to me. I'm not like
Enough
a
talk.
god.
The galaxy
schedule.
Well, I sure hope he doesn't go and, like, kill everybody or anything. What do Genghis Khan and Christopher Columbus have in common? I'm gonna guess slaughter is not the obvious, like, the obvious answer is not. He killed so many people the average temperature literally went down. Oh! So it is the slaughter. Interesting. I was like, that just feels like such an obvious answer. Wait, hold on. My hope is...
I don't fancy joining Genghis's crew. Really want to travel with you. You've taken
Yes!
the by storm, haven't you? The great
Can I
news
just
is
run
that
around and
the
do missions with
British
Amelia
shot
Earhart?
at
Because that'd be
that
really
lead.
fun.
What do you say? Will you let me join you?
Absolutely. Welcome aboard.
Golly, thanks. You have no idea what this means to me. I swear you won't regret it.
Collecting quite a few people. Well, there you go. We're gonna fly around with Amelia Earhart.
Need to say a couple farewells.
So,
and then I'll hit
like,
the
later
road.
when I do all the Freestar missions, I could go do the Freestar missions with Amelia Earhart. That would be really... Oh my god. That is what... Like, I love Barrett, but that might be what we're doing. We might be doing the Freestar missions with Amelia Earhart. Alright, Eclipse, anything I should do here before I go? Otherwise, I can... I think you had suggested this. We can do this real quick, but I probably won't stream too much longer. Probably, like... 10-15 minutes. Straight up thought that was Mick Jagger. I was about to say I know you love your husband, but I could go places with Amelia Earhart.
I hope your arrival doesn't mean more violence.
I think I'll stay here with Roosevelt.
I
Really?
would kill for a new slate of anything at all.
Amelia Earhart, there you go. This is truly unique sci-fi narrative. Okay, but is it? I'm assuming it's a longer one. Who's in Star Trek? Right, that's cool. Because if that's the case, are any of these things like real short? Like I went to Vladimir's house and it was real short. This is obviously really short. I'm not worried about picking this up. This is repeatable. I totally will do this, but if it's longer, we can probably do it on another stream. I don't know what Go to Elagos is or Vulture's Roost is. But we're kind of at the end. Otherwise, I don't think I'll stream tomorrow, but I'm hoping to do another longer stream Wednesday. Because then after that, I won't be able to stream again for a couple of days. So we'll take Tuesday off, stream Wednesday, and then see where we go from there. You have about 2 hours. Yeah, I can't do that today. But I will keep that in mind for the next time we do it. Do stuff. I think in that case... Oh, we can get to Earth fairly quickly. Let's visit the landmark. I think that'll be fun. Yeah, it's out of fuel range. We can get really close, though. Oh god, I have contraband. Hold on. That actually saved our butts. Hold on. I have contraband. We gotta go to the Mantis's lair and get rid of the contraband. And then we can go to Osaka. I, as the Mantis, have charged myself to rid the galaxy of contraband, lock it away, so that it does not fall into bad hands. Almost forgot. I remembered I'm the Mantis. I forgot I had contraband. Hi, Connor! Hi, baby! I hope you had a good birthday.
You need me someone?
There we go. Just drop those organs off. And now we should be able to get to the soul system pretty easily. Mars, Earth. London landmark. Now we'll have the Osaka landmark. We'll just do this real quick. Come on. Stars and fields. Welcome to Earth. It's looking great, isn't it? Osaka snow globe. See, even the game thinks that's what we should do next. There it is. Alright, I think that is a good place to end it. We can pick this up again. Hopefully Wednesday, and we'll do some cool stuff. We still have 3 stars to do. There's always more and more to do. But I really appreciate you being here. We had a really good turnout, which was cool. Please like the stream on the way out if you have not already. And always good to chat with you all. Hope you all have a good rest of your Monday and hope to see you Wednesday.